I stood beneath the relentless Colorado rain at Daniel's funeral, my black dress heavy with water and unspoken sorrow. At 33, I never imagined burying the man who had built our dreams with blueprints and quiet hope. The accident on the Slick Mountain Highway outside Denver had taken him in an instant, or so the police report claimed. But when his younger brother Tyler slipped a small black USB drive into my palm and whispered those three words, "Don't trust anyone," my world cracked open wider than the gray sky above. Back in the house Daniel designed with love for our future, surrounded by his architectural models of harmonious communities, I opened the drive. His familiar face filled the screen, eyes filled with urgency. "Olivia, if you're watching this, they've silenced me." At Pinnacle Development, my family's company, they've diverted $14 million from the Rocky Mountain Green Community Project. Substandard materials, falsified reports, families will move into homes that could collapse. I was taking everything to the FBI tomorrow. The files painted a devastating picture, spreadsheets showing the theft, audio recordings of tense meetings, and documents bearing my mother-in-law Vivian's signature. Daniel had planned to expose it all under federal whistleblower protections. Even his best friend and the company's CFO, Marcus, was complicit. Tyler, who had walked away from the family years ago after seeing the corruption, met me at the pine-scented cabin Daniel had built as our sanctuary. "Mom chose power over blood," he said, voice thick. "But I kept copies of everything." With Sophia Ramirez, Daniel's dedicated project analyst, we built an airtight case legally. I filed as a protected whistleblower with the SEC. The FBI investigation moved swiftly. Raids on Pinnacle offices, seized records, and surveillance footage from the cabin showing Vivian and Marcus discussing how to handle Daniel by tampering with his brakes on that rainy pass. The crash wasn't random. It was murder disguised as misfortune. The federal courtroom in Denver became the arena where truth fought back. Jurors gasped as Daniel's final video played, his voice cracking with love for me and for the families who deserved safe homes. Marcus broke first, pleading guilty to conspiracy and manslaughter. Vivian sat stone-faced until the evidence overwhelmed her. Then, in a moment that shattered the courtroom silence, she stood and confessed. "Greed blinded me. I never wanted my son dead." Her testimony helped convict the others and secured lighter charges for herself in exchange for full cooperation. Using the shares Daniel had safeguarded through his trust documents, I took control of the project. Today, the Rocky Mountain Green Community rises stronger than ever, every beam and foundation meeting the gold standard of safety he envisioned. Working families now have real hope here in the mountains. Homes built with the integrity that cost Daniel his life. Vivian wrote from prison, her words raw with regret. "I haven't granted full forgiveness yet. Some wounds heal slowly, but I chose healing over hatred." Daniel's death taught me the most profound justice isn't destruction, but creation. By honoring his integrity, I ensure his light continues guiding others. In the quiet evenings, as I visit his grave overlooking the peaks, I feel him in the wind. The lesson I carry forward is simple yet powerful. When betrayal cuts deep, choose truth. When grief threatens to break you, build something meaningful from the pieces. Love and courage create legacies that outlast greed. Daniel didn't just design buildings, he designed a better way forward, and through me, that vision lives on.